All right, let's talk about something that feels, well, impossible for a lot of people. Trying to crush the IELTS exam when your schedule is already completely insane. If you've ever looked at your calendar and just sighed, thinking, no way, then you are in exactly the right place.
Does this look familiar? I mean, you've got a job, maybe a family, a social life, you're juggling everything. But that high IELTS score, it's not a nice to have. It's a must-have for your future plans. You look at the clock and just wonder, when am I supposed to study? I get it, and that's the puzzle we're going to solve today. So, we're about to unlock your own personal IELTS time machine. And no, I'm not kidding. It's not about adding more hours to the day. It's about finding the hidden pockets of time that are already there. And trust me, they are there. We're going to show you how to find them. First things first, let's just face the elephant in the room, the impossible schedule. That feeling of being totally overwhelmed is real. But here's the thing, it's just a feeling, and we can absolutely get past it with the right game plan. You know, this quote is so powerful because it could be from anyone watching this right now. This is the #1 issue we hear about. So just know, the strategies we're about to go through aren't designed for full-time students with all day to study. Nope, they are designed specifically for you. Okay, so here's the first huge strategic shift you need to make. Stop looking for those big 2-hour study blocks in your calendar. They're a myth. The real secret, the actual game changer, is something called micro-learning. It's all about finding those little hidden moments.
So what on earth is micro-learning? Think of it like a high-intensity workout for your brain. Instead of a long, slow jog that just drains you, you're doing short, powerful sprints. We're talking 5 to 15 minutes of super focused activity. This is, without a doubt, the key to making real progress when you're swamped.
So how do you actually do it? It's a pretty simple 3-step plan. First, you gotta become a time detective. Seriously, where are those 10-minute gaps hiding? Your bus ride? Waiting for your coffee? Your lunch break? Find them. Step 2, load up your phone. It's a powerful study tool. Use a voice memo app to practice a speaking question. Get a flashcard app and drill 10 new words. And finally, this is the most important part. You have to make it a habit. It needs to become as automatic as checking your email. And that's really the magic of it all. All that time you spend just waiting around, maybe scrolling through social media, that's what we call dead time. Microlearning is how you bring that time back to life and turn it into your #1 weapon for IELTS prep.
Okay, great. So we've found the time. But finding it is only half the battle, right? Now we've got to make sure every single one of those precious minutes is working as hard as possible. It's all about practicing smart, not just hard. And this slide just lays it all out perfectly. You know, hard practice feels like you're doing a lot. You sit with your books for hours. But are you really learning? A lot of it is just passive reading or going over stuff you already know. Smart practice is like a laser beam. It's about finding that one thing you're really bad at and just drilling that for 15 minutes. It's focused, it's efficient, and man, does it get results so much faster. And a huge part of smart practice is this thing called active recall. This will change everything for you. Instead of just reading a list of vocabulary words over and over, you need to force your brain to pull out the information. Close the book and try to remember them. Test yourself. In fact, studies show this single technique can make you remember over 50% more than just rereading. So try it. Explain a grammar rule out loud to yourself. It feels weird, but it forces your brain to actually process and store the information.
All right, so all this smart prep is amazing, but it has to pay off on the big day, under pressure. So let's talk about how to apply these same ideas of efficiency to the actual exam. For the speaking and writing sections, there are some awesome shortcuts that can save you a ton of mental energy. For example, have a few really good smart phrases ready for your introductions. Learn a couple of complex sentence structures that you can twist and adapt to any topic they throw at you. And practice brainstorming your entire essay in just 60 seconds. This is all about being so prepared that you don't have to waste time thinking. You can just perform.
And please, please do not forget your pre-exam routine. Your brain is not a machine. It needs rest. So #1, sleep is not optional. It's your top priority the week before. #2, the night before the test is not the time to cram. Just do a light review of your key phrases to build up your confidence. And finally, walk into that test center calm, feeling good, and ready to execute your plan.
Okay, let's bring this all home. We're going to pull everything we've talked about into one clear, simple blueprint for your success. This is your action plan.
You know, when you really get down to it, the biggest change isn't in your schedule, it's in your head. It's a mindset shift. When you break this huge, scary goal into tiny, manageable daily actions, you go from feeling this sense of dread to feeling totally in control. You start to believe that, yeah, I can actually do this.
So here it is, your personalized blueprint. It's super simple. First, be brutally honest with yourself. What are your weak spots? Is it writing conclusions, vocabulary? Focus there. Then, schedule 3 or 4 of those little micro sessions every single day. Once a week, set aside a slightly longer block for a timed practice test on just one section. And finally, keep track of your progress. Seeing how far you've come is the best motivation there is.
If you remember only one thing from our time together, please let it be this. You don't actually need more time. What you need is a better system, a system that works with your crazy busy life, instead of fighting against it.
So, I'll leave you with a question to get you started. Think about the rest of your day today. That commute home, the 10 minutes you're waiting for dinner to cook. What's the first piece of dead time you are going to reclaim for your IELTS goal? Go get it.